Hello viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Now I will tell you about Elementor. I think you know that before that Elementor. What is Elementor? Elementor is the leading site builder for WordPress website. If you read twice and still didn't understand it, you are in the right place. When you set out to create a website with no experience, figuring out how to start can be daunting. In this article, we break everything down to give you a solid foundation to start on. If you are already familiar with Elementor, WordPress, and website, assuming you are still reading and looking for more information, let's start from the beginning and work our way up to ensure you have got all the information you need to get started. What is a website? When you visit any website, whether it's an online store, a news outlet, or a vacation resort, you are actually looking at a collection of pages, web pages. These are just like the documents on your computer. They are organized into collection of files and folders. Of course, unlike the documents on your computer, the documents sit on a centralized computer known as a server. This server is connected to a network which we all know as the internet and serves these documents to local computers like your own. When you are looking at the website of the Acme Seaside Resort in Kauai, for example, what you are actually doing is sending a request via your computer to a server, asking it to serve up the data that makes the page. The server takes the query and looks at its database to compile or build a page for you. There are systems which use files instead of databases, but we will skip that for now. The information in the database contains everything needed for the web page layout, including the text, images, videos, downloadable documents, and so on. In our example, the data may contain information about the resource location, pricing, and photos of the surrounding area. This system seems easy, but there are two big challenges to making these sites available to everyone everywhere. One of the main issues is the need for a unified way to access website and how to create a system to organize and publish themes successfully. In the next sections, we'll take a look at the code working behind the scenes of a website and how to browser uses this code to create web pages after the server has gathered the data. What is a web browser? We have already discussed that a server is just a computer on a network like the internet that serves up files when required. The question is, what does your computer do with that data to create a website? This is where a browser comes in. A browser allows you to send and receive internet queries and data through your PC or mobile device in a standardized standardized way. This is called a protocol. In essence, a protocol is just a format in which you send your queries or data. As mentioned before, when you request a web page from the server, you get data packets back. This includes the page's basic layout from the HTML along with other artifacts. The browser then takes that data and parses or interprets this data and displays it on your screen. The browser can do this because the data is standardized. By now, we have gone over how requests are made, how the data is formatted, and how it is sent to your device. Now take a look at what codes are used to run the whole process. Fundamentally, code is a set of instructions that we use to tell a computer what to do. Websites use a few different languages to create a web page, make it attractive, and turn a static web page into something users can interact with. At this point, you may be thinking that need to learn several different programming languages to create a modern website. Thankfully, you don't. To make website creation accessible, some very smart people came up with modern website building solutions. These solutions create an interface between a website developer and the underlying code that allows you to add features with no need to code, similar to the way you can create a document on your device with an email program or word processor. Now, instead of spending weeks creating a website, you can be finished in a few hours. In the next section, we will look at Elementor, one of the most powerful and popular tools among web creators and used to construct over 11 million websites. Elementor means no coding, no problem. The idea of creating a website without coding can trace its roots back in to 2003 with the creation of WordPress, a content management system. For more on how Elementor works in conjunction with WordPress. WordPress and Elementor same, different. What's what? While this was a great first step, there was still a need to make working with WordPress more user-friendly and accessible. Enter Yoni Luxemburg and Ariel Glickstein in 2016, two web creators who came up with the idea of building a visual editor for web pages instead of coding the different elements of a web page. Creators can simply drag and drop elements onto a canvas. Thus, the Elementor editor was born. A short time later, a new feature called Theme Builder was added to the editor. With this feature, the editor went from being the best WordPress page builder to being the best WordPress site build. Since its inception, Elementor has become a widely popular tool used by many web creators around the globe. Thank you everyone and enjoy this video. Please subscribe my channel. See you later.